Hey, you got Chico. Hey, let's do a monthly recap. We still have one more trading day on Monday, but we'll lump that in with the next month, July. And let's recap for the month of June. So for this call option trading series, this month was a little bit of a tougher month. What happened was Oracle kind of roasted us, and then at near in the last week of this month, then we got tortured again with AMD. So yeah, Oracle, we made the play when during the week of the earnings, and they had a good earnings report. And despite all the previous company reporting about AI and how well it's doing for most of those companies selling hardware and building equipment and stuff like that, Oracle Oracle broke out its funk. Previous quarters kind of struggled a little bit, and reported good earnings and a good, strong forecast or good outlook for 2026, and that carried the stock up quite a bit, and that put us in a loss. And then what happened was AMD kept going up this month, and it didn't end, and I was a little surprised because given what they've released in the previous earnings, which was in the recent earnings, and also there was not that much new information from what I know about AI and hardware, in particular related to AMD. So the street still carried it, the stock up, and okay, it went up, and then I thought it was a good opportunity to make some money. But then AMD just kept going up, just crawling up, and that was not good for us to be able to capitalize on that. In fact, so we had to take a loss about that. Yeah, so other than that, we can go on the spreadsheet and we can go over the trades to see how we did.
Okay, here's what the spreadsheet looks like. So in the first week of June, we opened with a perfect 3 for 3. We made $723 selling contracts for Palantir, Broadcom, and AMD. Then in the second week, we played AMD, but we closed that up early because we want to jump onto GameStop. And that, in this case, it was better to take the loss on AMD than to hold on to that play. If we held on to that play, we would have been profitable, but not as profitable as taking the loss and going to GameStop. And GameStop, they missed earnings, and basically they were not impressive, and so the stock went down, and we made money on that. Then Oracle was next, and Oracle, they beat earnings. They had a strong outlook for 2026, and the stock kept climbing, and so unfortunately that put us into a loss. So we collected $302 for the premium, but went into expiration and was in the money, so we got assigned. So when we get assigned, we had to buy the stock from the market to sell it to the buyer at the strike price of what was agreed upon, and in that case we took a loss of $4,044. Overall, the week we lost $3,262, unfortunately. In the following week, we came back and we made money on AMD and Palantir, 2 trades, and that netted us at $348, relatively a little bit lower, but still in the positive territory. Then in the last week, we were going to try and finish with AMD, at least to start off with, and that didn't go well. AMD kept going up this month, and especially in the past couple of weeks, and that went into the money also. So we did make money from selling the contract, collected on the premium of $336, but because it was in the money, again, it went to expiration. We would get assignment, and then we would have to buy the stock off the market at $143, and then the strike price was at $140. So in that case, we would sell it sell it to the buyer of the contract for $140 per share times 300 shares, and that puts us at a loss of $1,143. And overall that week, including calculating the total net profit loss and loss this case, it would be minus $807. So total for the month is here we go, let me put it in red here, minus $2,998, so that's minus 7.5%. And overall we were successful for 7 out of 11 trades. And just a quick summary, so throughout the series, the number of successful trades we're now has been brought down a little bit to 83.64%, and we made $2,452 overall in this whole video series that starts since February 10th. Okay, so that's the numbers here.
Okay, so moving on to July, we've got one more day of June and then the rest of the month of July, and we also have the holiday in the first week of July. The stock market has been up near record levels, and so I think it's very good. You know, it's rallied strong in June, and given the political landscape and global economy, like I don't know how much more upside there could be, but with that said, I think well, sure, there could be some upside. I'm not ruling that out, but I think it still continues to be a good environment for us to make some money. And so let's look for some interesting stocks. I'll try and look for some interesting stock that we can make some strong plays on and get some good rewards on. So okay, that's it. Let's all look forward to the month of July, hot summer, and hopefully we catch on fire too at the same time. If you like the video, don't forget to like and subscribe if you don't want to miss another video and you haven't done so yet. Catch you next time.